time.
Yeah, I feel the same. So please do collect testimonies. I don't know how you do it. We always say the first name and the age. I think it's good if we put the age on the first name, because then people can relate. You know, there's not just 25-year-olds coming, there are 12-year-olds coming, there are 40-year-olds coming, there's 70-year-olds coming, you know? So people need to see it's not just the young, for example. Then the other thing that I feel that I'd love to do is to expand the SaveOne Europe homepage. If you want to look on it, please go on www.saveoneeurope.org, and it's in English and German, and there you can find us and read up what we're doing and what's changing. And I felt, you know, it's just in German and in English, and we need to expand the homepage into the languages of the different countries. We need to make them feel welcome. And this is our next project. Please pray and help us there, because it takes a lot of detailed work. I'm so glad to have Inza on my side, because otherwise I will be sweating. So, have you forgotten anything there? Yeah, I wanted to share a little bit of the way I made. It's incredible. I work in a pregnancy center, and I had no idea about abortion in Austria. I came from England, 1999 with Chris. I lived 14 years in England, and God said, come back to Austria. And I said, to be honest, no. Didn't want to come back. Didn't want to face my past. So you never win with God, so you better say yes eventually. So we did come. And I never thought, you know, how God is going to put it all together. And He put me in this association, you know, that was very run down and old-fashioned. And I thought, oh, you know. And anyway, so he gradually promoted me. I got down on my knees and said, Lord, can I stay there? Can I change anything? And He said, if you stay humble and you serve the people there, I'm going to raise you up. So the way I'm made is really very simple, and God is not difficult. Pray. Listen, go. And if you do that, it becomes a pattern and a way of living that you find out it's exciting. It's so adventurous with God. It's not boring. You know, I have so many adventurous things happening. You know, people, as Sheila shared the one story with the lady, you know, that said she's not coming onto the course, traveling to America, going into a bookshop, and this book falls on her head, and it was SaveOne book. Then she got onto the course. So it's incredible. I have stories like that all the time. And I thank God, because I said, God, I want an adventure. If you want me to do this, I want an adventure. And He gives me an adventure. He surprises me again and again. Now, you probably ask, because I want to be honest with you, do you feel fear sometimes? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I still go. We do feel fear. You know, but I still go, because I've only got one life, one opportunity, and I want to make the most of it. So I want to encourage you, please don't let fear stop you.
That's right.
Fear will always come. The enemy will always try and rattle on something, you know, make something big. Yeah? And I have those days. I have them. But He is bigger, He's stronger. When He says go, I go. Eventually. Sometimes. To be honest, you know. Okay. What else do I want to share with you? The Skype courses. Do you do Skype courses here? SaveOne Skype courses? Yeah? Yeah? I'm so blessed with that. I think we're going to increase that. Now, I'm not a Skype person. To be honest, if I could do a Skype course, I would get so stressed out. I really would. I'm that way made. So, I love when people say, hey, I've got a 70-year-old plus lady, Christina, I'm allowed to share her story. You know, she's doing the Skype courses because she can't move around that far and much anymore. But she is a fantastic SaveOne leader, you know, especially for young people. And these people connect with her from Germany, from Austria, everywhere, to do the Skype course. And one story I'd like to share with you, because it's actual one that's happening now. She has done a Skype course with a lady that is 60 years old, and she's gone through this course, and then we had phone calls from a young girl and a young boy, and they both said, oh, we need to get on the SaveOne course. So I said to Chris, there's a man for you. I said to the lady SaveOne leader, there's a woman for you. And then it turned out that these two young people are the children of the 60-year-old woman that went through the SaveOne course. And they said, our mother is not the same anymore. And we can see a softening, and her heart was so hard, they got so hurt because they're very sensitive young people, and they come running to the course. So it's amazing, you know, what happens if you touch one person and the whole family comes in. So I am also wanting to show and share about the ripple effect a little bit. Now, it's been incredible. When Sheila has started talking about this book, we already had phone calls coming in. Hey, we need help. We are siblings. We are affected by the abortion of our mother, you know? And I wanted to share, I hope I get this done properly, a couple of stories that we had since then, yeah? For example, a pastor's wife came to me and said she needed help because her father, who is 80 years old, asked her to go to the cemetery because his wife died recently, to go with him to the cemetery and just be there. And she heard him whilst they were there, she heard him say, Father, please forgive me for what I've done. And she thought, what has he done? And why does he want me to be there? Now, I also have to say that he got saved a year ago at 80, which is awesome. And then, so she asked him then later, you know, what has happened? And he said, you know, we have aborted a child, and I've pressurized my wife to abort the child. And it has affected our marriage so badly, and it has affected you too. So she had a lot of anger in her and a lot of disappointment in her. And she said, Sonja, what do we do? Do we both come? You know, what do we do? So I said, you come first, let's talk, let's pray, and then see. So they are the next ones to come together because, I mean, I just picture it, because he wants reconciliation with his daughter. Isn't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. So this is what's going to happen. The next one is, I just have to look. Oh yeah, there was one guy that came from Romania. He's studying theology, and he came in and said, you know, how can we help you? And he said, you know, I have read about the SaveOne and so forth, and I just wanted to tell you that we are five boys, and I think 5 children were aborted, and he knows he's affected by the abortion. Now, he hasn't done anything yet, but I think we shouldn't get discouraged, but we have to share with them, you know, what they can do and the process they can take to make a difference in their lives. So God sends people from every walk of life to come in, and we just share or get them on a course. Now, what I found out, and I'm sure there's much more to it, the ripple effect. How are the siblings affected? I found out that, do you know what the ripple effect is? You do, yeah. Okay, that the kids often feel unwanted, feel rejected, feel lonely, and sometimes out of that comes resentfulness. They're full of hatred, broken, depression, suicidal often. You know, this is like a spiral downwards. And they often don't know why this is happening to them. And the side effects that I often find, even with the abortion issue, is the eating disorders, and with the young men, the pornography. So we need to be aware how it affects them. But I want to finish on a positive story that I've already got from a lady in Berlin. I've met her at the SaveOne training in Germany, and we have become good friends. And she has sent me the story through, and I hope I'm allowed to read it to you, because I think it's better to read it